After Nikola's stock is crashing, is it finally time to buy? And with that, welcome back to Investing for Generations, your channel for high quality stock research for long-term value investors. In the last 3 days, one of the EV vehicle stocks, which are very hyped lately, just crashes 40%. And in this video, I will explain what happened and if it's good time to buy into the Nikola Corporation. So first of all, at the start of the week, the Nikola stock just jumped up because they announced a partnership with General Motors and everything looked very bright and it looked like, wow, Nikola could be the next big thing in the electric vehicle sector. But then in the last 3 days, the stock dropped by 40%. And the reason for that was a report of Hindenburg Research. And first of all, I want to say some words about who is Hindenburg Research. Hindenburg Research is a company which is specialized in short selling, or as they say by themselves, they look for accounting irregularities, bad actors in management or key service provider roles, undisclosed related party transactions, illegal, unethical business or financial reporting practices, undisclosed regulatory, product or financial issues. So keep that in mind for the rest of the video, that of course Hindenburg Research is a short seller, and with that they have a big interest that the stock of Nikola in this case just go down because they earn if Nikola go down. So keep that in mind for the rest of this video, of course. And so they published a report, Nikola, How to Parlay an Ocean of Lies into a Partnership with the Largest Auto OEM in America. And this is, of course, General Motors. And this was published on September 10th, so yesterday. This research report is very, very long, and I don't go to read everything of that. I just go to the keys. But if you are invested in Nikola or you think about to invest in Nikola, please do yourself a favor and read through all of this report. So the key points are, and I will just read this. Today we reveal why we believe Nikola's intricate fraud built on dozens of lies over the course of its founder and executive chairman Trevor Milton's career. We have extensive evidence, including recorded phone calls, text messages, private emails, and behind-the-scenes photographs detailing dozens of false statements by Nikola founder Trevor Milton. We have never seen this level of deception at a public company, especially of this size. Nikola One in Motion, which shows a semi-truck cruising on a road at a high rate of speed. Our investigation of the site and text messages from a former employee revealed that the video was an elaborate ruse. Nikola had the truck towed to the top of a hill on a remote stretch of road and simply filmed it rolling down the hill. This is quite unbelievable, a little bit of funny, and at least for me it's funny because I'm not invested. I'm very sure for people who are invested it's not funny, but you even can't imagine to do something like this, to just fake. And this just reminded me of discussion I had with one of the EV vehicle fans on YouTube, because they're on one of the many videos about the electric vehicle companies. He told his audience that the reason why Nikola goes up was because they have a YouTube channel. And I found this a little bit funny, and so I asked if I understand this right and said, wait, the reason Nikola goes up because they have a YouTube channel? And he just answered, and very serious, yes, thanks for watching. I'm pretty sure that is the reason it goes up. So I don't want to comment that anymore. Just think about, I think this is also kind of funny. Of course, I just remembered that because, yeah, I mean, not that I knew that there's something wrong with Nikola. I just found it funny at this time, but now it's just in another I just have another view on that. And however, just reminded that I want to show you. In October 2019, Nikola announced that it would revolutionize the battery industry, but the revolutionary battery technology never existed. Now, Nikola plans to use GM's battery technology instead. So also this is a funny point. They announced a few months ago in October 2019 that they have the new big thing and the new big technology, and now in the partnership with GM they just use the battery technology of GM. So maybe this also says something about their technology. A spokesman for Volvo spin-off PowerCell AB, a hydrogen fuel cell technology company that formerly partnered with Nikola, called Nikola's Battery and Hydrogen Fuel Cell, claims hot air. And also, these reports say so Nikola brings nothing to the partnership with GM but concept design, their brand name, and up to 700 million they will be paying GM for costs related to production. So it's not very much which they bring into this partnership. Also, in this report of Hindenburg Research, they say we present behind-the-scenes photos showing that Nikola had an electricity cable snaked up from underneath the stage into the truck in order to falsely claim the Nikola One's electrical systems fully functioned. Also, they say Nikola's much touted multi-billion-dollar order book is filled with fluff. Nikola's key partners and backers have been cashing out aggressively. This is also another point. It looks like really a lot of people knew about this and cashed out. Hindenburg say, we think they know exactly what type of company Nikola is, and we expected that as Nikola's GM partnership boosts the stock price, key holders will continue to exit. They say that on September 10th, and today's September 11th, and you just see what happened to the stock price. Trevor Milton, the CEO, has ensured he's not going down with the ship. He cashed out 70 million around the IPO and amended his share lockup from 1 year to 180 days. If he's fired, his equity awards immediately vest and he's entitled to collect 20 million over 2 years. Milton has laid the groundwork to extract hundreds of millions from Nikola years before ever delivering on his promises. And also as a conclusion, Hindenburg Research say, we think Nikola's partners did not do their homework. So this is really just the key points, and if you go through the whole report, it's really, I don't know, sometimes you don't know if you should laugh or you should cry. It's crazy, just a crazy story. But always keep in mind, Hindenburg Research is a short seller and have big interest to blame Nikola because they will make money when Nikola's stock go down. But anyways, if it's a lie or it's the truth or something in the middle, it's in the world. And with this, the trust in Nikola, of course, is just gone. And in the stock market, trust is everything. And so this is a big problem for Nikola, of course. And even if it's wrong, they have to find a way to build the trust new. But in my experience of the last 20 years in the stock market, every time there comes a story like this out, maybe not all is true, but at least a little bit. And even if it's just a little bit, that's it. Normally it's over, never recover from that. We have this in Germany right now with Wirecard. Maybe you heard about this, but you find this in the past in history of the stock market all the time, and even more when it's companies which are not that big and not that profitable. Normally they never come back. Overall, I'm not a big fan of the EV vehicle companies because they just burn money. Most of them never earned a penny. I don't like this as a long-term value investor. And with this story in the world, I would never ever invest $1 in Nikola. Not before, because they wasn't profitable. They not even had a running car. But of course, with this story in the world, I would really never ever invest in this company. However, the whole electric vehicle sector is a very hyped sector, of course, in the shadow of Tesla. And so there are whole YouTube channels just make nothing else but videos about the electric vehicle sector, and maybe more than one time a day. I don't know how you can ever have so many time and how there ever can be so many news, but it's like it is, and the people watch this. And I know a lot of people not have a lot of experience in the stock market and just jump on that and believe in that. I don't want to say all of this is wrong what is said there. I just want to say be careful. Don't jump on every hype. Most of these companies are not profitable. Most of these companies just burn money every day, and also most of these companies will never make it. Of course, there will be maybe 2 or 3 companies of this which will make it, and maybe then you also have a great investment if you invest early with a high return, but there is big risk, because at the end it's just, at this point, for the most of these companies, is storytelling. They tell you a story, they have maybe an idea, some of them also have a product already, but after all, a lot of this is just a story, it's just imagination, and for some it will be real, for most of them not. And so be very careful. At the end, it's a gamble. If you want to gamble, maybe go for a poker table or play the lottery. Or if you really believe in the electric vehicle sector and maybe in one of the companies in there, maybe also invest, but just a small amount of your portfolio, because as I said, most of them will not make it and it is high risk. I think a lot of people will burn their fingers in this sector. And for me, as a long-term value investor, companies which are not profitable normally are just no option. I look for companies which are profitable, which are stable profitable, which will be there also in 5, 10, 20, 30 years with a solid balance sheet. And of course, I can't expect the high reward that you maybe have when you are early, like the big growth companies. But you can make a nice return over time. The most important thing is you can sleep very well, because time will work for you. Maybe this is not so sexy and maybe this is not so exciting, but it brings you wealth over time. The only thing you need for that, this is you have to evaluate a company, and you have to have the patience to wait for the right price, and then the time will do the rest for you. And how do you calculate the intrinsic value? I made another video. Just click the link here on the top of the screen, and I explain how to calculate the intrinsic value. And also on my playlist you find a deeper analysis of all the stocks of my portfolio, and you find weekly an insight of my current portfolio, and then you can see how I manage my portfolio. Of course, I'm also not a financial advisor. I'm just a random guy talking here on YouTube, but I will just want to share my experience of the last 2 decades in the stock market, with a lot of ups and downs and with a lot of losses and a lot of lessons learned. If this have some value for some of you, just click the like button and subscribe to the channel, and you will get videos about long-term value investing. And with this said, that's it for today. If you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell to never miss another video. And then we will see the next time with another video and another analysis of another stock out of my watch list. So take care, bye bye, see you soon.